Oh, hi. I'm just ironing out an idea on a way you can get some low-cost arm warmers if you're heading out on a cool ride. Hi, I'm John and welcome to Cycling on a Shoestring. I hope you're having a great spring. Things are finally turning around here in Calgary after an extremely long winter and a bad start to spring as well. The snow is finally melting away, some temperatures getting above 10 Celsius for the first time this year as we go into April. So it's been a long winter and I can hardly wait to get out on some long rides. We've got some big plans this year going into BC and maybe to Moab, Utah this year to do some mountain biking as soon as the United States will allow me into the country again, because I haven't got my seventh COVID shot or something like that. Yeah, still a thing for the United States of America at this time. But we're going to do something a little different today, and I wasn't fooling around. I'm going to use this iron on the program today. I was thinking when I was out recently about cool weather gear, and I've said on my channel here before, one of those things that are necessities if you're a bike rider. You need cool weather gear, arm warmers, leg warmers, maybe a light jacket for those days when you go out. It's a little bit cool, something you can take off if it starts to warm up a bit. Now, I was out recently looking at arm and leg warmers, and they can be a little bit expensive, and my wife gave me some inspiration. When we were out shopping recently, we shot this quick video. So I'm here at Winners here in Cochrane, Alberta right now, and thinking about ways you could save money if you're looking for cool weather gear, and you're probably looking for arms and leg warmers this time of year. And we're at the children's department, and we found these leggings for kids. These are $5.99, and the legs of these are perfect for the arms on me. So let's take these back to my shop. We'll cut them up, and we'll see if we can make these into arm warmers for only $5.99. And here are the leggings I bought for $5.99. Initially, I thought I'd go into a Value Village, maybe a Salvation Army secondhand store to pick up something secondhand to be really cheap, but $5.99 for a brand new product is a great price. Now, this is good material. This would be perfect. I've had other arm and leg warmers that are very similar to this, and on a cool day, this could do in a pinch. And we're going to make these for less than $10, and you're not going to have any skill whatsoever to do what I'm doing today, because Lord knows I have no skill whatsoever when it comes to working with material. So let's reposition the camera. I'm going to have to get out my ironing board because we're going to use this today to do a little bit of magic on these leggings, and we'll see if we can make some arm warmers that'll work for you if you're cycling on a shoestring. The first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut the leggings, and I'm figuring I've got this folded over. I'll cut it right up at this point right here and directly across, and that'll be the right length for my arm. So let's do that now, and hopefully my scissors are sharp enough to get through here without too much trouble. Okay, so that's the first process, and now we've got them cut to the length I want. This is a stretchy material, and what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure that we fold this over so that it doesn't fray, and then it holds tighter on my arm, on the upper arm. So let's do that right now, and I'll show you how we're going to put this together. You don't have to have any talent whatsoever when it comes to stitching. This should be pretty easy. We're basically going to use this iron right here to do the job. I've turned the arm warmers inside out, and we're going to perform a little magic at the top of them now, because we want to tighten it up a little bit up here so they'll stay up when you're riding. We also want to fold it over at the top so that it doesn't fray. Now, you don't have to do any stitching at all for this. You can do that if you've got a needle and thread at home, or you've got a sewing machine, you can do that. I'm going to use this. Now, this is called Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. You can find this online for $2.59. Really inexpensive, and again, this whole project is going to cost you less than $10, and it's not going to take very long to do it, obviously. You can also use something called Stitch Witchery, which is a similar thing. I like this better because it's got a paper outside on it, and all you do is you use your iron on it. you warm it up, it sticks, and then all you do is you peel off the paper, fold over your material, and then you heat it again, and they bond together. So let's give it a try. I've already cut 4 pieces because it is a tube. I figured it'd be very difficult to do a whole piece in one all the way around the outside. So I'm going to use it on one side, the other, and then do both of them, and we'll see how that works out. So I've got my iron on medium right now. I hope this works. Let's see how it goes. Now I've got my tape along here, left a little bit of material at the top so there's enough to fold over. This is going to be on the inside, so you're not going to see it. So, you know, even if you mess it up a little bit, it should be pretty good. I just want to leave it so there's just enough at the top, and it can be folded over, and let's give it a try. So I heated it up, didn't take very long. It's very warm right now, so you're supposed to let it cool down. Then you peel the tape off the top. I'm going to do the other side in just a moment, and then we'll fold it over and see how it goes. To save time, I've done both sides of both of the arm warmers now, and you can see I've got the tape on there, and I'm hoping it's stuck on good enough. I wasn't sure how long to use the iron, but it seems to be on there nice right now, and the idea is to peel off the outside and all of this white tape, which is the paper side here, and then we'll continue along with the project. So let's do that now. So there we go, and you can see that shiny part on there. That's now an adhesive, and we'll fold over the top of the arm warmer, and then we'll heat it up again, and it should stick together. So let's do that now. All right, so here we go. Hopefully I left enough to fold it over. I folded them both over at this point, so let's heat it again, and the top here where it's folded over should stick together. So let's give that a try. So I finished up the ironing, and as you can see, this is where I have the tape is between these 2 pieces of material here, and that worked great. Like, it's really stuck together. So again, no stitching at all involved in this. Now, if you do this project, again, less than 10 bucks for some arm warmers, you want to be careful putting them in a dryer or something like that. You might want to let these hang out to dry, but overall, it went together real good. Now let me just turn it inside out here, and then you can see almost looks like I did a professional job on the end there. Looks pretty good. Let me try them on, and then we might have to do a bit of adjusting in order to make it a little bit tighter on the top, and I'll do that in just a moment. I got rid of my table, I put on a cycling jersey, and I've got my new arm warmers. Did this project work out the way I wanted? No. Is it close? Yes. And if I tried it again, could I make it perfect? Absolutely. And if you follow along with what I'm going to say right now, you won't have the same pitfalls I did by trying to make my own arm warmers. Let me put it on and I'll show you a couple of things that need to be changed. Now, first off, when you're putting on arm warmers, you'll want to make sure that you can tuck them up underneath your sleeve at the top and that they're long enough to get to your gloves. And as you can see, my wrist is pretty much uncovered at this point, meaning I should have started with a larger product at the beginning, those leggings I got at Winners. So a little bit longer, and I think it would be perfect. And as you can see at the top, a little bit loose up here. So over time, if you were wearing these, they would roll down on you and you'd constantly be tugging them back up. So I'm gonna have to use a needle and thread at the top just to tighten them up a little bit, and then they won't slide down. Now, as far as the material goes, this is fantastic. It's nice, it's comfortable, and I think this will be warm on cool days. Maybe not really cold days, but definitely on cool days. So a couple of things to learn from that. Now, overall, I think this product worked great the way you saw in this video. This cost less than $3, and overall, I didn't have to buy this. It was in the house already. This project cost $6.29 in all, and it didn't take more than 20 minutes to do the whole thing. It was pretty simple to do. So you could also do this, I suppose, if you wanted to make leg warmers. If you're a man, you could go into a women's store or maybe go to one of those value villages, pick up some women's leggings, cut them off, and do exactly the same thing and probably get it for less than $10 as well. Certainly a great project if you're cycling on a shoestring budget. And I'm going to do these up for my wife so she can go out riding on a cool day. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly enjoyed doing it. If you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel as well, working our way towards 2,000 people here on Cycling on a Shoestring. And if you see the little heart with a dollar sign in it, if you click on it, you can send a couple of bucks my way. I'm going to put the money right back into the channel to do more videos like this right here on Cycling on a Shoestring. Thanks for watching. See you next time.